Songs in an ancient tongue echo throughout the forest. While some are too scared to venture in, there is one who claims the land as her own, a sorceress of ancient times, from which dragons ruled and chaos reigned throughout the world. Back then, a war had begun between light and darkness. One wanted to enslave humanity and turn the environment into volcanic ash, while the other wanted to rule supreme and be worshipped as gods. The demons gorged themselves on the rotting flesh of child and fine wine, while the angels refused and simply agreed to leave the human realm and take their affairs elsewhere, since humanity didn't want to join either side. As punishment for the humans, they each left a bit of their magic for humanity to deal with. The chaos still remained, but it was only a small thread that started wars or other disputes for humans, while the other left power to fight back that chaos. While the dragons were left to take slumber or take on a human form to hide among them. One dragon in particular stays with a woman with the unfortunate blood of an angel and a demon coursing through her veins. The dragon found her when she was only a small child, wandering around the forest floor covered in blood. During their many years together, she admitted to the dragon that the reason she was in the woods alone as a child was because the townsfolk feared her white hair and eyes that mirrored the sun and the moon. The dragon chuffed smoke at her and then nuzzled the woman. Humans are afraid of things they cannot understand and will cast out their own kind due to that same fear. She somberly laughed. Ha! I suppose. The dragon shifted to fix its huge, pupilless eyes on her. I have stayed by your side, with no care for why you were left here as a child. All I ask is that you allow me to stay by your side. A bit confused by the question, she laughed. The dragon looked displeased. I am sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. But why would you ask when I know you'd stay regardless of my answer? It would please me to know that you enjoy my company. Lifting her arms to caress its large scaly head, she answered, I would, and do enjoy your company, but it would be easier to live and hide in this forest if you used your other form. She moved away as she spoke to give him enough space to shift into his human form, which was a lot more alarming than her own worldly appearance. She had only seen it once before, when she was young, but it was not surprising to see that his appearance didn't change. His sun-colored hair rested on his shoulders, only slightly moving when he shifted to stretch out his arms. Then he turned to look at her. She stared into his eyes that were once bright red, but now took on a color that she could only describe as blood. Should I turn back? You don't seem comfortable with how I look now. Startled, she looked away, placing her gaze on an old wooden house. You look stunning as ever, Ty. And that looks a nice place to stay for a while, don't you agree? Amused by her response, he quickly followed behind her. I do, Casca. Many years went by as the dragon watched her grow into the woman who is known to humans as the Cursed Witch.